Hi there. Welcome to Bible/Chat. We're continuing our discussion about the angelic host.
Yep.
We talked about demons, Satan, what demons do.
Yeah.
Can we be possessed by demons? Can we cast out demons, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And sort of switching gears now,
Yep.
I think we want to talk about angels.
Going to the other side,
Yeah.
positively. The elect angels, not fallen, but holy angels. So, we have a couple questions here, so I don't know which one I'll start with. But, who are they?
Yeah.
What are they like?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Okay.
We know what demons do. About God's angels.
Yeah. Okay, so angels, what are they? Well, we talked a little bit about spiritual beings.
Right.
Not human, not redeemable.
Right.
These are holy angels, though. So demons fell.
Yep.
We have that statement in Revelation about the Satan sweeping a third of them out of the sky, out of the stars of the sky.
Yep.
But angels are spiritual beings, and there are all sorts of different types. The Bible talks about all sorts of different types, cherubim and the seraphim, and different types of angels that do different things. They have different purposes. But all of those different types of angels, ultimately, they all live and exist to serve God. They all live in service to Him.
Right.
In Hebrews chapter 1, it talks about Christ, who is higher than the angels. And he talks about the angels of God. And it says in verse 6 of Hebrews chapter 1, let all the angels of God worship Him. So they worship Him. And then in verse 7, it says, and of the angels, he says, who makes angels winds and is ministers a flame of fire. So essentially, all of the angelic host exists to serve Christ. They live and exist for that express purpose. So the first thing we would say is they're holy beings, they're spiritual beings, they're ontologically different than humans, non-redeemable, but holy, so there's no need for redemption.
Yeah, they're going to be saved, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then they live to serve Jesus, to serve God the Father, and they do His bidding.
Yep.
So that's sort of an introduction.
Yeah.
What they do is very complex.
Right.
The Bible isn't super clear about a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
We know that they do all sorts of things at His bidding. They comfort. Christ was comforted in the Garden of Gethsemane by an angel. They comfort others. An angel comes to Peter when he's in prison and leads him out. So there's some specific things that angels do in those situations. They're also messengers of God. The message about Christ was brought by an angel. The messenger was brought to Daniel when he was given a prophecy there. So we have angels that come and give specific messages. John was led through the book of Revelation by angelic beings. An angel showed Ezekiel the temple. And so there's lots of things that angels do in terms of messages. So we have messages, we have comfort, and then there's also powerful things that angels do. Angels can take life. They in Isaiah chapter 37. We have the story of an angel coming, a single angel coming, and in one night killing 185,000 of the men of Sennacherib. We have the story of when David sinned in 2 Samuel chapter 24 when he numbered the people. An angel of the Lord came and in the course of 3 days killed 70,000 of the Jewish people. Based on a pestilence, but we don't know what the plague was
exactly
that was
what
causing it. But it's clearly an angel of the Lord who's carrying a sword and taking life. So angelic beings do all of those things, incredibly powerful things. They're messengers, they're ministers of God. So they carry out His functional things in the world according to His plan. But holy beings, and so they always do His will. They never do anything besides the perfect will of God. They always communicate what they're told to. They're always perfect messengers. They always do exactly what God tells them to do. And so they're always fulfilling His will according to His plan.
Are they male?
I would say yes.
They're all named.
They're all named male
Gabriel,
names.
Michael.
They're all the names are all male. They're all referenced with male pronouns.
It's interesting, right?
He said to him, right? Not she said to him, or some other pronoun. But not that there are other pronouns in the Bible. But
why did you go there?
He and she. I know,
No,
terrible.
I'm kidding.
But they don't seem to be androgynous beings. They're clearly male. They're clearly specifically referenced by masculine pronouns. Both Greek and Hebrew offer that the gender change, the ability to change it, and it never does.
That's
any
very
reference
telling.
to angels. Exactly. So I think it's best to just assume that they're male, assume that they're functionally carrying out God's purposes
all the time.
And when we talk about them being male, that doesn't include any kind of sexual reproduction or anything like that, because Christ tells us that they're like that when we go to heaven, we'll be like the angels, and we won't be married or given in marriage. So their masculinity isn't the same as human masculinity. And yet they are male in the sense that they're referenced to that way.
Okay. So they're ministers of God, they're messengers, they're like soldiers, right? Lord of hosts. It's talking about them doing His bidding.
He's the Lord of hosts.
No, really, right? And then
the God of angel armies.
then do we have personal guardian angels?
How long
Can you
is
answer
this
that
video?
quickly?
We're already at 5 minutes. I think very quickly. God protects His people.
Of course,
right?
Right.
So God protects His people.
Yeah.
He cares for us.
Yeah.
Sometimes the protection of His people is allowing them to die, even in gruesome ways. I mean, Christians have been killed and martyred in all sorts of terrible ways.
Of course.
So, and that's still a protection of them. He's still protecting them, even in the most painful of things. So, God does protect His people. And we know that God uses angels at different times for different purposes.
Okay.
You know the story of Elisha when he's on the top of the city, right? And he opens the eyes of his servant and he says, "Look around you," and there's just angels all around. Yeah. So that can happen. God can protect His people. He definitely protects and loves and cares for us.
Right.
And angels are His ministers to carry out His bidding. And so in that sense, yes, I think there are guardian angels sent from God to protect His people.
Yeah.
But the modern conception of a guardian angel, like everyone has their own angel. Your angel's name is Bob. My angel's name is like whatever.
Like It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, Wonderful Lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's totally not in the Bible.
I don't see it in the Bible, way. Right?
There's nowhere we would ever get that idea that we all have our own personal guardian angel. He's helping us all the time, like a fairy godmother. All of that is completely mythologized. There's no text that would say that. When we talk about guardian angels, in one sense, because God cares for His people, He loves us, and angels do His bidding. But not in any kind of modern.
There's no clearance.
There's no clearance.
So every time bell rings. No?
All of that is a huge.
No, I'm just kidding.
Of course, because that's. I mean, of course, it's just Hollywood mythology, right?
But people want that.
Of
course. They want a connection to the divine and transcendental stuff.
Yeah, we want to know that someone's watching out for us. But I mean, the Bible tells us that someone
we have God.
Someone far more powerful than an angel is watching out for you. There's nothing. I mean,
it's funny.
And angels do minister for Him. Yeah. But to say that we need a guardian angel or our own special protective thing, all of that is just like grasping at straws instead of just trusting God in His sovereign care.
Long story short, it doesn't say anything about look for this or discern that or pray for angels. None of that.
Nothing.
Or actually, like, angels are guarding individual people.
Nothing.
No biblical
it's nowhere.
text. So,
yeah, absolutely not.
So we rest on Scripture for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots. Thank you.
Yeah, lots there. Yeah, we'll do another video on like angels and maybe like governments and those sorts of things.
Like in Daniel.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, very good. Well, thanks so much. Hope that's helpful for you. Hopefully didn't disappoint you on your hope for a guardian angel, but that's the best we can do. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.